So hello friends, welcome to my channel and coaching center. So today I'm going to explain about the TISTA 12th standard business study science chapter directing. So which of the following is not an element of direction? So motivation, communication, delegation and supervision. So delegation is not an element of directing, rather it predicts, it precedes directing. Next, the motivation theory, which classifies the needs in hierarchical order, is developed by Fred Lutyens, Scott, Abraham Maslow, Peter F. Drucker, and Abraham Maslow gave the hierarchy of term of theory of motivation. Next, which of the following is a financial incentive? Promotion, stock incentive, job security, employee participation. So, stock incentivity, communication channel or receiver. So communication is a process wherein idea, feelings, facts, etc. can be shared. We can share. Next, what is grappling? Is a formal communication, barrier to communication, lateral communication, informal communication. So informal communication is also called as the grappling. Next, status comes under the following types of barriers, like semantic barrier, organizational barrier, non-systematic barrier, psychological barrier. So status comes under the organizational barrier. So in the following, the software companies promoted by Narayan Murthy is the Infosys, as you all know. So let us know the distinguish between the manager and the leader. So a manager exists only in a formal or organization, but a leader can exist in formal as well as informal organization. And objectives of them are: a manager focused towards influencing the behavior of the employees towards its achievement of the goals, but a leader focus on the satisfaction of himself and inter relationship. So a manager can be a leader as well, but a leader cannot become a manager. So let us know about the principles of directing. So maximizing individual contributions. According to principle, a manager should use such directing techniques that includes the workers to perform their best they can give. Next, harmony of objectives. So often the objective of an individual diverges from overall organizational objective. Next, unity of command. So as per this principle, an individual should receive commands and instructions from only one superior, and appropriate as appropriateness of direction technique. So according to this principle, the direction technique to be used in appropriated manner. And managerial communication. So you should have the communication between their workers also. Just limiting to giving instruction, you should also follow the instruction. Next, motivation. So motivation refers to the process of inducing and stimulating an individual to act in certain manner, motivating him to do in a certain manner. So let us know about what is the qualities of leader and about them. So physical attributes. So people with good physical features such as height, appearance, health, etc., and attractive. A healthy and active person can himself work hard and give the best performance. And honesty. So a good leader should be more honest towards his work. And intelligence. So a leader should be very much intelligent. And inspiration. So a leader should be inspiration or motivation for others. And confidence. So a leader should have himself a very much confidence so that he can increase the confidence of others, the workers of this company. And responsibility. So a leader should take the responsibility of his work, task in his group, and efficiency of communication skills. So he should be very good in the communication. And ability of taking decisions. So he should be very much ability to take the what decision is correct and other things. And social behavior. So he should work in the social forms also. In social behavior also he should work. And dynamic. So he should be a leader must be dynamic and outgoing. He should be dynamic. He should be telling his views and points. Next, what is informal communication? So informal communication refers to the communication that flows without following the formal defined path. Without following the defined path, following that communication is the informal communication. Next, Maslow's need hierarchy theory of motivation. What is it? So Maslow's need hierarchy theory provides an understanding of the complex phenomena too of motivation. individuals can be arranged in hierarchy, and an individual can move to an higher need only when the lower level need is in the hierarchy satisfied, and once a need is satisfied, an individual can be motivated to others. Next, theory. So physiological needs. So such needs comprise of essential requirements for sustainable of individuals, and security needs. So the needs of security, economical security, and belongings need. So such needs comprise of the social needs and individuals such as affection, companionship, and other thing, and esteem needs. So these needs include such elements as respect, dignity, and other needs, and self actualization needs. So these needs refers to the achievement what one aims or aspires. Next, let us know what are systematic barrier of communication. So systematic barrier of communication that tells us or understand of languages. So some due to poor vocabulary or wrong use of words, the information may not be clearly expressed. At time of word may have more than one meaning, or sometimes one word may have same pronunciation. And in certain cases, the professional proficiency of a language differs among the workers and the managers. And in the such case, a translation of the information is required in the language which they can understand easily. Next, what are the common barriers of effective communication? So, barriers of effective communication or semantic is a semantic barrier. So, semantic barrier of communication relate to the use or understanding of languages. Next, psychological barriers. So, sometimes psychological factors such as frustration, anger, fright, and other obstacle effective communication may be there. And hurdle in communication and organization barrier. In the formal organization structure, barrier to communication arise due to the factors of authority and other things. So measures of overcoming is the communication should be very understanding easily. The language, tone, and content should be information should be information, and for the communication to be effective, and it must be ensured that the information is complete in all respect, and the sender of the information should be a patent listener. So what is a supervisor? Supervisor refers to a person who directly oversees the activities of the workers, who see what they are doing the workers. So he provides the requirement knowledge, and supervisor ensures that the work efficiently and as per the set target the work is not going or not. Next, let us know about finance and non-finance incentives and use of motivate employees of a company. So finance incentives, so salary and allowance. So in every organization, salary and allowance given to the employees forms the basic form of finance incentives, and performance based on incentives. So often organization offers monetary rewards for the good performance, and bonus. So bonus refers to the extra money or extra salary, and stock options. So under this incentive scheme, the employees is offered to share the company at the price lower than the market price, and sharing of profit. So they may share the profits, like money will be given. And retirement benefits. So after the retirement, they will give them money like that, and fringe benefits. So there may be give the salary and other things. So non-financial incentives. So position. So raise in the status in the terms of power, authority, and other things, and organizational character. Enrichment. So often a challenge work endowed with greater responsibility and requirement, and career opportunity. So they should be given a career opportunity, and there should be job security for them. They should have security in their job, and involvement. So they should the employee should be fully involved in that job, doing that work. So what are the elements of directing? So supervision. So a director should be supervising what work is going, whether it is going as per their ideas. And motivation. So you should motivate others to do their work. You should do like this, and other and you should motivate him. And leadership. So leadership, you should leadership skills you should have, and communication. So you should be very well communication, and you should be getting very well ideas. You should be tell the ideas, and explaining the process of motivation. So motivation, explaining the process of motivation is unsatisfied want. So the motivation process begin with an unsatisfied need of an individual, and frustration and drives some frustration drives the individual to look out of alternatives to satisfy need. and behavior. So among the various alternatives to choose one, and satisfaction. So after following the particular alternatives, or sometimes he should be satisfying himself and reduced frustration. So once the need is satisfied, he should be reduced with the frustration what he is getting. Next, let us know about the different networks of grapevine communication. So different network is single strand network. So in this network, the information spreads from one person to other in a sequence. And gossip network. So in gossip network, one person shares the information with many other people. And probability network. So under this probability network, an individual shares the information randomly with the other people. And cluster network. In this network, information is first shared between two people who trust each other. Next, let us actualization need, prestige need. So the highest level need in the hierarchy of abdomen is self actualization need. Next, the process of converting the message into communication symbol is known as the media encoding, feedback, and decoding. So the process of converting the message into communication symbol, that is called as the encoding. And next, the final question is the communication network in which all subordinates under the supervisor communicate through supervisor communicate through supervisor only is single chain, inverted V, while free flow. So the communication network in which the subordinate under a supervisor communicate through supervisor only in a wheel communication, like this. Wheel communication, they will communicate. So okay friends, this was your chapter, the directing. So like the video, comment on my video, and subscribe my channel and go to the for more video. I will see you in my next video explaining another chapter. Till then, take care, have a nice day, bye my dear friends.